when I was getting ready to get in the water and stuff, I did notice the water level dropped, and you can really, recently it looks like the water level dropped, and you can really kind of see that there. It's really cool. Like an ice shelf and that little gap. It's really neat. Look at that. That's cool. Pulled in for my first little rock hunt here. Not a lot of space to cover, but some pretty big rocks in there. Gosh, it'd be beautiful to find a good size something awesome. Just spotted an agate from a mile away. Oh, is it an agate or not? I'm pretty, that may or may not be a pretty good size one, or just chert. I'm pretty, this side of it right here makes me really think it might be. But then this looks like more like chert. The sun's so bright, it's hard to tell for sure. I'm like 60-40 that is not an agate. Really cool down tree over here. A lot of broken glass on this beach. Pretty disappointing to see. That sucker must have came down recently. Oh shit balls. Almost fell. Line 3 on this sandbar. This one probably the most worthy of putting on camera. The other two are about the same size, but no line work. This one's got really cool line work in through that area. I'll try to get a good picture to do it justice once I get out of the sun. So, up to 3 so far. I'm not going to show and talk about every tiny little thing that I keep for the collection to conserve battery, and hopefully I'll get some more ones with cool line work like that. Hopefully some bigger bangers. Okay, stop number 2. I'm going to cover this rock hunting space. The sandbar I just left is actually right there, like an easy throw away. A little coverage over here. Now I'm doing a short stretch today because it's the time of year and stuff, obviously. So this particular short stretch, I'm taking note of which sandbars I scan and which ones I don't along the way. And so I'm going to do 2, skip 2 in this little area of 4 spots. And a lot of the stretch river is just like this. That's why it's beautiful little small one with cool like black line work stuff. You just find them that fast. Because people don't get here as much on, you know, the water, and shallow water, it's not as heavily floated as other rivers in the area, and you just get on the fucking beach and find an agate right away. It's awesome. Old broken glass that are sanded over and no longer sharp on the edges are always kind of cool, especially when you can read what they said on them, like in spots like that. That's kind of a neat little keeper thing. And yeah, just no sharpness to it. It's kind of cool how the sands of time can do that. Pun intended. Along with what I was just saying, you can read London, England on this one. I did not expect to see that. Like, usually it's information about how much is in the bottle, like, or whatever. I have another pretty cool one at home. I don't remember what it says. I'll work that into this video too.
It's all good. They're coming, wiki wiki. Can you get some towels for me, please? I'm really losing a lot of blood. You sound like you're from London. Yeah.
But yeah, London, England might be one of the cooler things I've found on that front. All right, my first pretty good quality sized agate here. Very neat. And what I was just talking about like the sheer findability quickly compared to places you can walk to right off of the road. Like literally from the 2 glass pieces to that agate, and from the first agate, like literally like those last 3 things, the 2 glass pieces and that last agate, a minute and a half of life has passed, maybe. And about 3 minutes of life prior to that was when I found that first agate. A lot of times between clips, when I'm doing it on sandbars you have to walk off the road to, there's several minutes between clips finding another and another. And it's kind of uniquely sitting just out on top of some bigger rocks here. Notice the quartz spot right away there, and a lot of froggy skin. Is there line work? Oh shit, yeah, there's line work around that quartz. Freaking A. It's beautiful. Beautiful line work in there. I'll try to get a picture of that here too, once I get out of the sun.
So keep on rocking me, baby. Keep on rocking me, baby.
A little broken off piece of something made in the USA. Hey, that's kind of neat. Seems to be a thing. And I was able to determine that because of the way it is. Up here, and this specimen was a pretty sweet sighting. That's kind of how it was sitting as I saw it. The white on top really was something unique and different. That's where all the froggy, cratery skin is that is showing the features you're looking for, but the whiteness is like, whoa, weird. I mean, you can see the commonly red and whatnot. And then inside that, it's really cool, like combination of the quartz and red, the way it comes together. Really neat, different looking from anything else I've ever found. And that's cool. Like, they're all kind of the same, but they're always a little different too. All right, another good sized sandbar here. A lot of pretty big rocks on it too. I'll let the camera run for a little bit while I search out here. Alright, I don't want to burn up too much battery. Saw how I kind of walked up this side and then started doing a little left to right scanning the space. The reason being was just working with the angle of the sun in my body. I don't like the way I'm looking at the ground to have my body's shadow cast in the view because, agates are like translucent almost always, I think. And so like the sun's going to shine through them a little bit. The sun hitting and bouncing on them makes them really pop out at you. And so, yeah, I just wanted to point that out as, I guess, a potential tip for other people or whatever. From a distance away, combined with the bit of quartz there, makes me think this probably is an agate. And it appears like it definitely is. Definitely. Is there a little line surrounding? I can't tell if there's a little line work surrounding the quartz on it or not. A lot of rock coverage out here. Found a few more out here. Here's another pretty cool one. A lot of quartz on the one side, but really cool line work surrounding the quartz there. And pretty much wrapping all around where it goes kind of from quartzy to redsy. Does have a strip of some sweet line works. Very nice sighting as she lies right here. I think maybe honey agate. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh wow. That might be the find of the day. Holy smokes. That is sweet. I haven't found a lot of honey agate with cool line work. Fuck yeah. There. Got something as it lays halfway in the sand dirt still. And it is very good sized. So I'm thinking it's looking like definite agate. Look, based on that froggy moon cratery skin a little bit. quartz like you kind of often see. There actually is a tiny smidge of definable line work around one part, but not much of it. Regardless, though, definitely my biggest find of the day, which is always a great thing to experience. While shirtless, another patch of ice visible. Neato gang. That water level recently droppage visibly evident there again, as referenced. Agate one with some real sick line work on this side. All the froggy, moon cratery skin on the other side was what caught my eye immediately. That nice sun made it pop right out. Gave her a little lick to look at that freaking just gloriously awesome line work on that stinker. Ooh, she's still hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh yeah.